Today we are going to create an artist's best friend, the color wheel. Start by dividing your paper. Grab a ruler and draw 2 diagonal lines. Try your best to get a straight line from corner to corner. You should have 4 triangles when you're all done. Next, divide the triangles by making 2 lines in each one. Once again, try your best to make the spaces even. Have your ruler cross at the X down the middle. There should be 12 triangular pie shapes when you are all finished. And then we can start adding some color, baby, color. We will only be using 3 colors today, red, yellow, and blue. This meter on the left will show just how much of each color we will be using. For example, it's filled up completely with red, so my first triangle will be colored completely red. Find the triangle up in the top right corner and fill it in with pure red, coloring neatly and completely, filling in the entire shape. Oh look, the meter has changed. Now it's completely yellow. Count down 4 spaces, and that's your yellow shape. The final pure color, blue, is 4 spaces away from yellow. Did you notice it's also 4 spaces away from red? These 3 colors are called your primary colors. They're the colors that are used to create all the other colors on the color wheel. If you take red and yellow and meet in the middle, you'll create the first of our secondary colors, orange. Orange is an equal combination of red and yellow, so the meter shows 2 squares of each color. When coloring this, I like to start with yellow and then layer the red on top. Moving on to the middle space between yellow and blue, let's make green. Notice that the meter shows half yellow and half blue. Once again, I like to start with the yellow crayon first and then add the blue on top to create green. The final secondary color is violet. It's created by mixing equal amounts of red and blue. Red, yellow, and blue are known as the primary colors. Orange, green, and violet are the secondary colors. These remaining triangles are for the tertiary colors, which are created by mixing a primary color plus a secondary color. For example, pure red plus orange create a color called red-orange. The meter shows that we need more red than yellow in this color. Start with red since it will be the dominant color, and then add a little bit of yellow. Moving along, now we are at the space between orange and yellow. This tertiary color will have more yellow since we are farther away from the red, and the meter shows this change. Start with yellow first, then add a touch of red to create yellow-orange. Yellow and green come together to make yellow-green. Check the meter to make sure you know which color to start with because it's the dominant color. Blue and green come together to make blue-green. When naming the tertiary colors, the primary color is always listed first, followed by the secondary color. We are in the home stretch. Blue and violet make blue-violet. Check the meter to make sure you know which color to use first. And finally, red-violet is created by mixing red and violet. Great job creating your color wheels today. Compare it with this one and make any adjustments until you are satisfied with your color wheel. Place a tracer on the back of your paper. Try to get it as centered as possible. Then trace the circle and very carefully cut it out. Fold your color wheel horizontally to create a taco. Try to line those edges up as much as you can. I like to run my nail across the fold to create a nice sharp crease. This next fold is the trickiest one. You need to fold it into thirds. Bring one corner up towards the middle and then the paper across to the other side. Check before you crease the folds and then run your nail across the sides so that it lays down as flat as possible. And lastly, fold it one more time in half. Remember to run your nail across the fold when you're all done. Your edges might not line up exactly, mine didn't, and that's okay. We're just trying our best here. You're all done folding, and now it's time to design your snowflake. Draw large shapes with wavy or straight lines. The most important part in this is to leave some of your folded sides uncut. If you cut away all of the folded sides, your snowflake will not be whole. You'll have snowflake crumbles. So when you're creating your design, leave some spaces where you will not be cutting away from. When you're all done drawing your design, carefully cut it out with your scissors. Don't unfold after you cut every little piece out. Wait until you are completely done, and then carefully start unfolding your snowflake fold by fold until you have revealed your completed snowflake. Ta-da! To really make the colors and snowflake shape pop, add a little bit of glue to the back of it and attach it to a black background. Turn your paper over to the back and give it a nice massage. Paper-likey. Don't forget to write your name in white so we can read it. And there is your completed color wheel snowflake.